want to know y'all's opinion about something. 2020 is here. You try to have a new attitude, a new outlook, do better, and let bygones be bygones, right? But then, I don't know if I told y'all, but, I've started watching select videos of Trey King. A lot of his stuff I don't watch because certain, content I'm just not interested in. But then, I may go through, and if it's something that doesn't have anything to do with a death or a tragedy or something like that, I may watch it. And I ran across a video today that it just kind of makes you go, I'm gonna let y'all hear it from his own mouth, and I just really want y'all's feedback about this video.
Now, you have some bloggers that will make up lies, that will make up stories. Like I had one who's an invisible man made up a few stories about me and some more bloggers and everything else and won't show his damn face. And I'm going to keep my foot on his damn neck just for the lies, because it was all right when you made one video, maybe two, but you just can't keep lying on a person and you still hiding and you worried about somebody else pockets. Now, I don't know what the hell most people get on YouTube for if you ain't trying to start a business and make money and better yourself and help people. That's on them. But some people are jealous because they can't get their foot in the door. But when you already have your foot in the door, why is there a need to attack other YouTubers and bring people down? Because remember this, what goes around comes around. Now, I'm going to dive deep into the story because a lot of y'all already know the history of the story.
Now, see, it's this kind of stuff that makes you wonder, the hypocrisy of a lot of people on here. First of all, they feel like, well, you can't only do one video. You can't only do, it's like they try to control your platform, and then they criticize what you're using your platform for. And then they go even further than that to say that you're jealous of them, and you're trying to get your foot in the door, and you're trying to, that you came on here for the same reason that they came on here. And it's like they find all this fault in what you're doing, but they're not able to turn that mirror around at themselves and look at what they are using their platform for. It's just so hypocritical to me that this goes on, and they use their platform for this. And I just really want to know what you guys think. At the end of the day, I only got a handful of people that follow me, but you got some people on here that have hundreds of thousands of people on their platform. And it makes me wonder, are these the kind of subliminal messages that have been included in video after video after video after video? Because I have not been watching any of his content, but to see this today, and it makes me wonder, because this was back in March of 2019. It was about Tasha K and the whole Cardi B thing. It seems like they don't have a problem with what one another does to people, but they have a problem if anybody speaks out on them. And that's what I think is so hypocritical about it. And this is primarily the reason that it's really hard to respect people on here. You try to respect them, but they call you a liar just because you speak on what you see. And they feel like, well, because you don't have these many subscribers, you aren't doing this content, you are jealous of me because you're not monetized, you don't have this, you don't have that. And it just makes me wonder, how long they've been planting these seeds into the heads of their followers. And it's these types of things that I think a lot of these content creators are using their platforms very recklessly. And they, believe me, they know what they're doing. They send out these subliminal messages, and it's done video after video after video. And then they're so quick to point the finger at you, like you're doing something wrong. And then they even take it a step further, like, oh, you're so hard up to go through all this stuff to get Google checks and all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe they aren't aware that some people are self-employed. Maybe they don't know what self-employment is. Maybe their interpretation of self-employment is YouTube. And it's kind of confusing, because at the same time it proves my point that these people use their platforms and their videos to send these subliminal messages to their hundreds of thousands of followers on all these different platforms. And yet they come on here and say, well, I'm going to keep my foot on your neck. And the word hypocrite comes to mind to me. You don't have a problem with Tasha K making up all these lies about Cardi B, but you have a problem with somebody like me that's quote unquote a nobody. And I'm fine. I will wear that nobody title with pride, because my relevance and my value in life doesn't revolve around YouTube like a lot of these people's value does. But yet, if you're on here, they feel like, well, you're on here because you're trying to make a living, and they put their quote unquote foot on your neck and keep your foot on your neck to keep you down, I guess, to prove a point. And they send all these people after you, for a year and a half. They do this. So it just really gives me a wake-up call, because I'm a very forgiving person. I'm a very understanding person. I know that people have whatever reasons that they are on YouTube. I'm a live and let live kind of person. But when you're using your platform and you're being hypocritical and finding fault in everything that everybody else is doing, but you can't turn that mirror back around at yourself and see what part you are playing in what goes on here, I think that's where the hypocrisy comes in at. And that's why, I initially labeled this person a hypocrite. And going back through these videos, I'm seeing now that I was correct. This person has intentionally been using his platform to subliminally send these messages to all these people to come after me for a year and a half. And like I say, you try to have respect for these people, but they show you who they are. At the end of every day, they show you who they are. If you have blinders on and you act like you don't see them, everything's fine. But if you wipe that fog off of your glasses and see them and speak on it, that's when they use their platforms very recklessly, And I mean, sometimes I feel bad for them, but I have to really check my own self and say, these people aren't, they just aren't the people that they're reflecting themselves to be. And it makes me wonder how many more videos and videos and videos that you've been sending out these subliminal messages to and saying, go after this person. And yet I'm the one that's so jealous of these people on here. First of all, it's hard for me to be jealous of someone that I don't even respect. I just want to put that out there first and foremost over anything. If I don't respect you, but yet I'm just so jealous of you, it doesn't add up. That doesn't make sense. But, it just really makes me wonder, these people's true intentions. Video after video. God only knows how long this has been going on and how many videos these subliminal messages have been, recklessly directed at me. And they send all these people after you. That's why I disable my comments. And when I hear stuff like this, it makes me wonder, are you that person that's out here creating duplicate accounts of me with a derogatory name, you know, all with the intention of using your platform in a reckless way, you know, coming after me just because I'm speaking on what I see on here. And that's primarily why it is so hard to respect these people. You know, it's like they want you to respect them, but then when you see what they do, there is no respect. And respect is something that's earned. And I just feel like my instincts have always been right about these people. You know, they use their platforms to come after you. They call you jealous. They think you want what they have. And I guess they never heard of self-employment. You know, I guess that's Greek to them. I mean, thank God I didn't delete those videos. I took down each and every single video that I ever made about Trey King. I did that intentionally. Not that I was forced to do it or anything. It's a choice that I made individually. But I just want to know what you guys think. I mean, really, I just really would like to know what you guys think about the things that you see that I point out to you. Because I'm not lying on any of these people. You know, I'm only merely putting a mirror up to you, showing you what you're doing. And maybe that therein lies the problem. You know, it's an ugly picture that they see. And their way of accepting it is to be reckless and use their platform to come after you, I guess, to get rid of you altogether. So it would not surprise me if this person has been responsible for my first channel being taken down. It would not surprise me if this person has not been responsible for my second channel being taken down. It would not surprise me if this person is the mastermind of every single thing that has happened to me since I've been on YouTube, including my first video being in competition with his video. It really makes you wonder, you know, the desperation of people on YouTube. And I would just like to know what y'all think. You know, the handful of people that follow me. I just want to know what y'all think. You know, because every video, I still have it. And it's only a matter of going in and making it public again. I didn't delete anything. Everything is still available to be put back out there.